Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade-Bloodlines. In the last episode, we talked with Beckett and LaCroix. LaCroix really wants the Incaran sarcophagus opened, since we delivered it to him, retrieving it from the Giovanni mansion. But it can't be opened, and we need some information from one Anders Johansson, who is currently being held captive by the Society of Leopold, a religious military group who is aware of the existence of vampires or other supernatural creatures and wants them all eliminated. In any case, we'll have to infiltrate their current base of operations in Malibu in order to save the doctor that we need to open the sarcophagus. So to that end, let's talk with the cab driver and get that done. In the last episode, by the way, we talked with all the vampires in like downtown area, some of them in Hollywood. No one has anything to say really about the story except for Jack. We visited our haven. We bought some blood elder vitae from Vandal in Santa Monica, and we are armed with a sniper rifle. Or hunter rifles? A hunter rifle? Tactical rifle. I call it a sniper because it's got a scope on it, because that's all I know about. That's false information. I don't own any guns, but not a sniper rifle. But we'll be using it like that. And we had $1,800. We're now down to $781. So it's very expensive to begin purchasing things at this point in the game. But I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and head over there and begin trying to free Mr. Johansson.
Hop in.
Let's go. We must have come from that way, I'm assuming, since we're facing this one. What do we know about the Society? We fought them before, I think. Or rather, at least difficult hunters when we were trying to escort Ash. These guys will be very similar, only they'll be wielding more powerful weaponry. We almost died several... Actually, we did die at least once during that escort mission. So this is going to be difficult if we have to...
Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye. He thinks we may have some visitors this evening. Of course, sir. My duty, as always, is to protect the Brotherhood. All seems quiet for now. Good, good. Did he mention... what kind of visitors, sir? The only kind that matters, soldier. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Carry on.
Not sure we'll be able to get behind that guy. If I can do this without having to fight someone, that would be amazing. I could make an argument that I wasted all that money on the sniper rifle then, but I'm not anticipating doing this flawlessly. Front entrance is heavily guarded. They have snipers on the parapets. No side entrance? I can't remember. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's go peek again. Was there a side door near that gentleman? There was not. Oh, hello. There's a guard there too. Okay, so we want to go around all these foes and see if we can sneak around maybe to that side of the castle? No. Monastery. It's a monastery. Ooh, an old artillery piece. In New Jersey, there is a park called Hartshorn. Not spelt as you would imagine. H-A-R-T, I think. S-H-R-O-N-E. Uh-oh, am I stuck? You might be able to get out of it if I just keep, okay, hoping. Sorry, I saw that and wanted to see if we can make it to it, but I don't think I'm allowed to. Okay, yeah, we're not allowed to go that way. Anyway, that park doesn't have the old artillery batteries, but they still have some of the fortifications there back when in World War II. It would have been used to help defend some of the New Jersey coast. By the way, what's my sneak? Could improve stealth, but I think we'll sneak right out in front of these people. We should probably make the safe assumption that it is really dark out. And that is why they cannot see me directly in front of them. Oh, come on, game. Yep. They have those assault rifles I was talking about earlier. I like the outfits they're wearing. They're all the same. They all look the same. Bald head, beard and mustache. Same type of physique. Looks like I shouldn't have bought the rifle, Tim. Looks like you could have done this without it. Just a standard shotgun. I don't even want that. I think we will eliminate that gentleman when he goes back to that position again. So they grabbed Mr. Johansson with the belief that LaCroix would come for him. I suppose because it would be in relation. To the sarcophagus that everyone knows LaCroix really wants. Let's take a look at the weapon we just picked up. Okay, just want to see if, yep, if, what it looks like when we were holding it. One more time, let's check it, by the way. 14 damage potential, 14 lethality. More lethality than our Uzi. Even if the Steer AUG A1 was lackluster as a weapon, it would still have a lot going for it aesthetically. But this lightweight Australian assault rifle has proven Austrian assault rifle has proven reliable and effective, making it a popular weapon in militaries around the world. A 1.5x scope is attached for improved accuracy to do more damage with exact hits. If combat starts, every one of these guys is going to be interested in where we're located. Everyone I eliminate would make that easier when combat starts, because looks like we might get into the building without being detected. Oh, come on, game. But we're not going to remain that way, I think. Oh, never mind. Everyone out there won't be interested in where we're located.
Lord, I pray now that you give me strength in battle, that I might overcome the hordes of Satan and his children, that I might wield the flaming sword of the Archangel and defend myself with your shield of faith, and that my victories are many and my wounds few, that I might further your kingdom here. And if I meet death tonight, then let it be first that I cast a mighty host of demons back into the lake of fire whence they came, and then rest finally in the light of your glory.
Amen. Society of something that's not Leopold. Interesting. So we disabled the eye, but now I've just changed it so that it will trigger if a human walks over it. I don't think we need to kill that guy. I think there was another gentleman patrolling. Let's see if he comes back in here. The moment I look around the corner, he's going to be right there. I don't want to use Auspex.
Stop right there!
Crit in the face! Crit in the face. So, man, the assassins from behind are really annoying because you have like half a second before the prompt vanishes and then they turn around and kill you. It's a really annoying game. Okay. That's going to happen a lot, by the way, if combat breaks out. We're going to die a whole lot here. I think we can safely kill this guy, though. I'll need to kill it because I don't have the time, I think, to do anything with the it. I'll have to kill him because I don't think I'll have. Yeah, we're not gonna have the time. Few bullets grabbed. We are at 100 detection, by the way, but I suspect it's because there's someone above us, not because we're actually in the light or something. Although maybe this area is blessed to help them detect me. I don't think that will be the case, though. Another steer og. And Ithaca, we don't care about that weapon. And nothing else in here. There'll be a lot of quick saving, everyone, but I won't be reloading. Oh, sorry, well, I'll give myself 2 reloads like I have in the past. So far, so good. Yeah, I don't need to kill that guy.
Brother Grunfeld seems particularly uneasy this evening. Yes, LaCroix has begun to move more openly, and Brother Grunfeld grows impatient. Ah, yes, LaCroix. As always, Brother Grunfeld focuses only on his old nemesis. Let us hope his fanaticism best serves the interests of our order, and not merely his own unresolved grievances. Shh! Are you mad? Brother Grunfeld will not tolerate such insubordination.
Okay, we can wait. Oh, actually, we're gonna pause to read this journal here that we picked up. This journal is inscribed with the initials GB. Oh, they're still talking? Oh no, this what's it called? Still scrolling. We've tracked LaCroix to Los Angeles. He has made his lair in the penthouse of the Venture Tower, hiding behind some legitimate business front while commanding his legion of demons by cover of night. I pray to the Lord for strength in the coming days, but there is a shadow that hangs over my heart like dark wings of Lucifer himself. It is not LaCroix I fear, nor his underlings, but there is fear in my heart nonetheless. An ancient evil is stirring. May God grant me the strength to overcome it. Woke up this morning, and the sun on my face was little comfort. We lost 3 of the brethren last night in a fierce battle with some hellspawn, minions of the vampire we know as Alistair Grout. We have been unable to find his lair, but it is only a matter of time. May God have mercy on the souls of our brethren. The mystery surrounding the Ankaran sarcophagus and the massacre of Elizabeth Dane has my superiors troubled. I have been told to expect a package in the mail that may be helpful in shedding some light on this artifact. Its arrival seems convenient, in light of LaCroix's recent arrival. Something is amiss, yet I cannot see what machinations are at play. I will wait and have faith that the Lord will see us through. We finally found the lair of Alistair Grout, but it seems we were too late. The demon had already been sent to hell before I was able to dispatch him. I ran across a younger vampire who seemed unaware of Grout's demise. No doubt one of his suckling come to visit its master. That is us, I believe, he's talking about. I took care of that demon. No, you didn't. And destroyed the house. That you did. I thank God for his eternal watchfulness over me and the Brotherhood. Oh, this is something boxed. Actual journal here. How about that? There seems a great unrest among the vampire brood here in the city. Perhaps the arrival of LaCroix was unwelcome to the rest of the damned? I know not, nor do I care. They will all burn, whether by my hand or the Father's. The Ankaran sarcophagus was stolen today from the Museum of Natural History. The police report we obtained leads me to believe that the demon spawn were behind it, and the book I received yesterday from the Vatican only reinforces that theory. I know now that these may very well be the end times, and the time of the final struggle may well be upon us. I dreamed of LaCroix last night, of his hideous visage burned to ash in a great inferno. May it be that this is a vision given to me by God, and that I will be the vessel of his holy vengeance. The years have been long, too long. Perhaps the soul of my father may finally rest in peace. Brother Kriegler reported a disturbance at the vampire coven we had been observing at the mansion in Hollywood. It seems there was a party, and that something interrupted their fleshly rituals. He could say no more of the matter, but I smell LaCroix's meddling hand in this. All the better. May the demons feed on themselves until the world is rid of their evil. I had dreams of fires in Griffith Park last evening. I know not their origin, but I fear the worst. I received a letter from His Holiness, warning me that he is fearful that the apocalypse is upon us, and that my mission has become more important than ever. I will hold his words close to my heart, and will fight for righteousness until I am no longer able. I took Johansen from his hotel room last evening, and brought him back here to the monastery. I am convinced that LaCroix will try to find him, as he is the only one with the knowledge about how the artifact can be opened. The brethren have been warned to expect an assault on the monastery, and they are ready to die for his glory, as am I. May the Holy Father bless us in these last dark days, and may the children of Satan burn forever in the hellfires of damnation. Amen.
Hold your tongue! You know upon whose direct authority he acts? Yes, I know. Far be it from me to question the edict of the Holy See. You would do best to remember your place. Brother Grunfeld is a faithful warrior. He has battled Satan's spawn for longer than you've been alive. Then I pray the Lord grant me the same years to fight in his army. Amen.
Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, how do I get past these guys? Is there any other way upstairs? I have not seen anything. Maybe there's like something we can activate though for a secret. I would really rather not have to use a can of sardines to get their attention. I don't think I have what it takes to sneak past them. I guess we might be eliminating everyone in here after all. There's a door right next to those gentlemen, but without obfuscate, I don't think we're going to have what it takes to get through that. Okay, I don't see any other way to do this then. We could go back outside and try sneaking around. Maybe, sneaking around. Maybe we can find another entrance in here if we can climb to the upper area, but I didn't see anything that would allow us to do that. I really didn't want to kill this guy. Or any of them, actually. But we're not going to have a choice now. Alright, so be it. Remington M700. Let's see what type of weapon that is. It's a large weapon. Huge amount of damage potential, 70. Not much lethality, but still, that's a lot of damage even on us. This is a standard rifle for sport hunting. It has to be reloaded after each shot. Alright, well, I don't see any way to do this, so it's going to be time for some shooting. They are now all on alert. They have heard the gunfire. They know we are here. What's my melee, by the way? Sorry, my unarmed is 4. Okay. Darn it, I should have put 3 points in Brawl. I read the book. It's too late now. Alright. Oh, maybe we could have snuck past them directly? I don't think so. Our sneak would have to be a lot higher to do that. Let's also deactivate these charges, if I can.
Hey, I know you're out here.
I have 7 lockpicking normally. I would have to use blood buff. I would like to not use it. I don't really want to use our Elder Vitae if I can avoid doing so. Blood buff looks like it costs 3 blood or 2 blood to use. That will bring us down to only half our blood left. We will kill other people instead to get what we want, which is a key.
One of us should take some food down to the prisoner.
Johansson? He is no better than they. If not for his meddlesome diggings, the artifact would never have come here.
Yes, it is complicated matters. An interesting turn.
They blame Johansson's finding of the sarcophagus for this. I disagree with that. It's not the object itself that's the trouble. It's how it's put to use.
Come on out.
Man, good for their shiny heads. Man, they can take 2 headshots or 3 headshots. Good for them. They must have some sort of special augmentation where there's some shielding protecting them. Okay, we took a bit of damage. The good news is that they're not coming down here to flush me out. I might have been able to sneak past them. But meh, this will be acceptable. Actually, Tim, it looks like you could have snuck right past them. I suppose that's maybe Cain killing Abel? No, that didn't happen. I don't think that happened that way. It's been a long time since I've read my Bible. That's, I guess, supposed to be the incarnate sarcophagus. Maybe it just shows that whatever the sarcophagus is near brings about conflict. Vampire Apocrypha. This book is titled Vampire Apocrypha. I'm getting that wrong. Unidentified sarcophagus discovered by Julius of Gaul, 1068 AD near Ankara, Ottoman Empire. The origin of this dark and mysterious talisman is largely unknown, and is mostly considered a myth, if not for the etchings of Julius of Gaul, who first discovered and then subsequently re-entombed the artifact. There would be almost no historical record of the artifact, save for various unfounded legends of its evilness scattered throughout the writings of the Brotherhood. Historians and theologians alike have been unable to ascertain its exact age or place of origin, although the symbols and inscriptions seem to hint that the artifact is from the era of the ancient Summer or Mesopotamia. It has never been opened, and therefore any myths pertaining to who or what may be encased in it are total speculation. Vampiric origins have not been ruled out, although many scholars within the church seem to think that it may hold the remains of an ancient king, whose name so far has been lost to ages. Let it be said, though, that the writings of Julius Gaul describe the artifact as being a nefarious and dread thing, full of some ancient and undeniable evil. He attributes the death of his scribe to the artifact, who, upon setting his eyes on it for the first time, began convulsing uncontrollably and promptly died. Beckett may be interested in that. Here's the key we want. I don't see why I would kill the rest of them. They're armed with weaponry which is not better than what I currently have. At least the guys up there. So killing them gives us nothing. It hurts us, and it kills more people who don't need to die. Okay, 1 second. Do I want to keep these on me? I guess I do. I guess I do. These three will not be so easy. I think we'll eliminate these guys. Damn it. That's $6. That shotgun. Good God, just like Jack said, watch out for those shotguns, boy. Those hurt. That's just the standard shotgun we've been using all along, too. These guys must have higher awe specs. I probably should be using presence and charging them. I won't need to hide from you if you don't come down here. The key got us down into the cellar. There must be a way to reach the professor here. That's probably it. A secret passage behind the barrel. Good for you, Lotaeri. The barrel makes a lot less noise. It must be a completely fake barrel, maybe made of plastic or something, or styrofoam. Makes less noise than the weapons do when they drop on the floor. Not bad so far. 1 death, some sneaking, most of them left alive. We have a good perch to shoot from. If I want to eliminate that gentleman down there, or his friend. Or maybe both. Rather bright down there. We would appear there. We might be able to sneak past them, though. Could drop down, slice that guy's throat, then kill this guy afterwards when he walks back into that position. But I'll be honest, I don't really like how they don't notice their friends being dead, lying on the ground. They just completely ignore that fact. So I'd rather either sneak past both of them or kill both of them. I think we can do the sneak past. I think we can. We can hide there, and when he walks past us, we can walk past him. We shouldn't even need to throw the thing.
Who's there? Suspects lost.
I'm sure he'll leave again. Nice. The Garrett in me really likes when I can sneak past people without having to kill them. And preferably without having to even use anything in the room to get to do that as well. Generator 2, Generator 1. I'm assuming we'll need to activate both generators. Or deactivate them.
Shh. Did you hear something? Perhaps. Shall I go and investigate it?
No, if someone is out there, let them come to us. There's only one way in.
You're mistaken. There's another way. We must be cautious.
Yes, I suppose. But I don't know the man who can hold his breath for that long.
It is not men we need to worry about.
Ah, yes, I see your point, brother. We shall be cautious indeed.
I can hear water dripping. What sounds like onto more water. And stone. This large cavern must lead to a lake or something. Let's check the other generator room. That area doesn't look like it will be too difficult to sneak through, especially with celerity. I forgot, by the way, about my disciplines during the fighting that's happened so far. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this. Please, game. Please. This is why I quick save so often in these caves. Because this is so frustrating. Really? Okay. I'll be back, everyone. Oh, wait, no. Okay, just saved. I actually think I want to go back that way. Well, let's... Oh, maybe this leads to the same exact cave system.
Are the stories true about him, I mean? Brother Ruzo? Yes. What stories have you heard, young brother? There are many. Some say he saw his own mother eaten alive by a coven of witches, and others that he once killed an elder vampire with his bare hands. There are even whispers that he is the resurrected Saint Leopold, come to lead his armies into the final battle against the enemies of darkness. Not all stories you hear are true. Our Grunfeld is a good soldier just as you would become if you had faith in God and the discipline to stand in his heart. It is also said that he once killed a man of the Brotherhood because he refused to follow orders. Some stories you hear are true.
We'll go back to the first generator, even though it'll take me 10 minutes to get there because of the game glitching out thanks to the rocks here. There we go. Well, if I want to look at this place, I'll probably need to kill one of them. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to kill them. It's too bright for us to investigate who's in that prison. Getting him's gonna be impossible. We can't get directly behind him to slit his throat. That means gunfire. Might be able to go on this side. No, that's not going to work either. Or maybe it will. No. Okay. So we can't assassinate these people. Could we jump into the water and then swim up to him? Let's try. It's Ash! I think if we want to free him, we're going to need to kill these two. As for him, we can use celerity. Well, we can't. We can't get back over to the area we were at. So now we have to just charge this guy. So let's use celerity and do that. Good. No gunfire. No one in the cave system knows we're here yet. Yeah, slow motion lockpicking. 10. Ash, I can't get you out of there unless I find some keys. We could use blood buff. I guess we'll use blood buff. Yeah, I don't want a fellow Toreador locked up like this. He already hated being in a prison when he was in the asshole. I can't imagine what this is doing to him. What? Oh! Crap!
No more fire. Oh, fire.
Ash?
They've ruined my face. The fire, I can still feel it in my wounds. They'll kill me. They'll come back with their brands and it will burn.
Keep your voice down.
I wouldn't talk, so they burned me. Again. And again and again. Their eyes, they enjoyed it. Before they come back, I'm begging you, let me out.
I'll look for a way out, Ash.
They always come back. And it always burns.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. We actually just unlocked the door for him, so...
Thanks. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna go somewhere no one will ever see this face again.
Number 3 is hilarious. But we're playing lottery as not funny. Well, not most of the time. Goodbye, Ash. We could swim, looks like, through that tunnel to get into this chamber. Which might have been worth it, if only to avoid... Okay, there we go. Getting stuck on some invisible rocks. I think we can sneak past these guys. There's enough boxes and barrels to do it without having to swim. Because I don't know where we'll come up. That gentleman's going to be a pain in the butt to get past. If I'm trying to sneak this. Okay, he's not moving. It looks like he was supposed to be on patrol, but he's stuck. So I'm gonna guess that this is gonna get rather ugly for us. 'Cause I don't think we've got the stealth necessary to sneak past this guy. Maybe we will. Yeah, he's glitched. That's a shame. Let's see if we can do it. Sounds like there's another guard besides just this gentleman. Ooh, and there is right behind that. Game, come on now.
Who's there?
Game, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Were we able to do it? Okay. Oh, thank God. Alright, I'm gonna make a hard save here. That was pretty intense. Let's see. I didn't even see the third guy, so I am glad we used the sardine can there. Ah, this looks promising. And the key. Oh, to Ash's cell. Well, we've already freed him. Lots of Ithacas all over the place. It's an okay weapon, the shotgun, but we don't have the space for it. It's also worse than our spaz is. He's got the crazy eyes on him. Oh, I'm also wearing my Dex armor. You missed!
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this type for the archfiend himself. Where is Lacroix?
Lacroix? You think Lacroix would come here alone?
Perhaps when Lacroix runs out of minions, he will show me his face, and God will guide my shots through it. Before I send you to eternal damnation, any last words?
You are the one who will be saying the last words.
You should have begged for God's mercy. I will show you none.
Nor I you. Very first thing we're going to do is put on our heavy clothing. Take out our dagger. Oh! Right! I forgot he does this. So he's teleported somewhere else now. Man. Oh, so I can just hang out here and wait for my health to recover a little bit. He's gonna run after every, like, 2 swings of our knife. We're gonna have to get him to do this 20 times. This is gonna be a really difficult fight. Unless I want to use a lot of blood for this. Let's see if I'm able to hurt him with our own rifle at a distance. Oh, he moved to get a different angle on me, but he can't actually see me. What the? Ow! What? Where is he? Holy crap! Good for him. I guess we can... I don't really want to use a blood heal. I also don't want you guys just watching me waiting around, so I'll be back, everyone, when my health has recovered a little bit more. Maybe it... Well, that's a bit unrealistic, Tim. He's coming up the stairs, I think. So there he is. Or there he was. For half a second we saw his head. Ooh, 53 right in his skull. That was a great hit, Tim. That was a fantastic hit. I think the game expected me to exchange to chase him. But if I don't have to do that, why would I do that? I mean, he looks like he's shielded at the moment. Let's see if we can... I don't know, we can still hurt him. Bach, you should really do something else besides standing on that plank. Oh, is this cheating? This feels kind of cheesy, but the fight itself is pretty cheesy in his favor. Let's do one more shot on him. Okay. I really want his rifle, because he can fire it multiple times without having to reload. We gotta reload our rifle every single shot. And this is a little more fair. A lot more fair, actually, I suppose. Darn it! Draining the magazines of their clips, so I'm reloaded in case we have to fight our way back out of here. That wasn't so bad. Oh, and he dropped the rifle we have currently. Okay. He dropped this, I think. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's see if we can now save Mr. Anderson. I think, by the way, Mr. Bach there also has a melee weapon. So I guess before we see freeing him, let's make sure there's nothing else in any of these crates. This, by the way, should tell you something interesting. Because this is about our size, which makes you wonder if that is the actual size of a werewolf, if we ever do encounter one of them. Looks like the shape changers really like going all out. It'll be as large, if not larger, than the shark. I guess that's supposed to be a coffin. I do like their obstacle training / target range here. I think our purchase of that rifle was really money well spent. That battle was nowhere near as difficult as it could have been otherwise. I guess we'll hold on to the journals that we have at this moment. As well, I can drop them in downtown when we get back to see LaCroix if no one's interested in them. But maybe Beckett or LaCroix will be interested in them.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Dr. Johansson.
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
There's a boat not far from here. Help me and I'll help you escape.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me what you know about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
I dealt with them. They won't give us any problems.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Sure, absolutely, Doctor.
All right. Where should I begin?
Well, what can you tell me about the sarcophagus?
Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
No.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt. But I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Go on.
Well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, For those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Ah, please continue. So, might actually be a vampire.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
What does this have to do with the sarcophagus?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, pristine or intact condition for so many years, but this is who is believed to be contained within.
Are you sure?
Men educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
Compared it to a vampire. Any reason?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamashtu. In Assyrian myth, Lamashtu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth,
And?
The engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage. But there is a quite scientific explanation.
Oh, which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
So Masquerade drank human blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
Well, how did you find the incarnate sarcophagus, Doctor?
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
I'm interested, though. Please go on.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Do you really believe Masquerade is inside the sarcophagus?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing
my God.
Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and Costello. Holy crap. I haven't watched an Abbott and Costello movie in forever. Man, I should buy a few of those on Amazon when I'm done with this. What else do you know about vampires, Doctor?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamashtu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
So how does the sarcophagus open?
Quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
A key, of course. Do you have it?
How strange you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
You might remember that there was another package shipped with the sarcophagus which was missing. That was probably the key, is my guess. I don't remember, actually, so this is exciting. Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
All right, I'll free you. There's a boat nearby. We can escape on it.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
No problem.
Your time of judgment is here.
Oh, God. Doctor? Doctor, if I can't... He's not even coming. We left a lot of guards alive. I'm gonna hope the doctor's technically behind us. Oh wow, all the other guards cleared out when the shaking started. I'm glad they didn't take the boat. That sucked. That sucked. That was a bad jump. Whoa! What the heck? Apparently the explosion damaged the Ventru Tower. Why is there all this scrap metal here? Well, let's find out. It's not actually not related to what just happened. I think. Oh, God! Looks like Chunk didn't make it. Security was put on alert and killed. Maybe the Kuei Jin came here, looking for that sarcophagus they were promised, assuming they were working with the Croy. Well, everyone up here is fine. Let's talk with Beckett, LaCroix, and then we'll call the session, everyone. So we know we need a key, but we did not get a key.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The Sabbat? What? I suppose I should have talked to the prince first. Back in a minute, Beckett.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Who did this? We already know it's a Sabbat. Actually, let's just say number 2 this time. Someone made a mess downstairs, LaCroix.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. 2 got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
Well, we know they attacked because of the sarcophagus, and judging from what Jack or Skelter told us, the Sabbat want to eliminate all of the ancients or the antediluvians so that Gehenna doesn't happen. The Sabbat attacked. Why?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Diablerists. We've heard this term before.
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred. Especially older ones. Until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
I'm tempted to say number one. You want me to wipe out the Sabbat? It would be my pleasure.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. Right under our noses, here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
I don't like any of this. We're going to be a little give him a little pushback. If we go to kill the Sabbat, for example, LaCroix might be sending us there because he believes we're going to just be slaughtered by them if we go into their den or haven, whatever it is Sabbat called their refuge. So he's probably thinking we will severely weaken or maybe even kill them all, but be weakened ourselves and or killed ourselves, which would eliminate us, who knows everything about what's happening here as well. Before I tell you anything, LaCroix, I want what's coming to me.
Take your money. Tell me, what have you learned?
I'm missing the crate from the Jane. It's the key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No idea. But I have other good news. Bach is dead.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
I only killed him because I had to. Now I must do the same to the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Okay. Well, now we'll talk with Beckett, and then we'll call the session, everyone. Off-screen, I'll probably do some miscellaneous stuff. Visit Venus Dare, because I think she'll have another 250 for us. Well, get some snacks, and we'll be ready for the Sabbat raid afterwards.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong
Okay, we've got that already. The wrong thing for the right reasons. What does that mean?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Are you an anarch, Beckett?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I think maybe Lotaeri's can agree with this as well. I do like the Camarilla's desire to keep people from knowing that this exists, but you could do that if you're independent. I met with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
He said it's the tomb of Mesarach, a Syrian king.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mesarach, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
He said the reliefs on the side were of a demoness named Lamastu.
Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
He said that there was a key for the sarcophagus, but he doesn't know where it is.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
That's everything I know. Does it mean anything to you, Beckett?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Mesarach and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Nice. Thank you. Here. Oh, hey, we have the vamp... Oh, I didn't even read... Did I read it? I don't think I read it. Darn it. Well, we'll give it to him anyway. Here. The Vampire Apocrypha may help.
Excellent.
Why would the Sabbat attack so openly, Beckett?
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
I'm supposed to wipe them out because of that attack.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
I'll better prepare for my assault then. Goodbye, Beckett. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. So that went really well, all things considered. But we'll talk about it during the summary of the next part. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.